Rusty and cuffs hit the beat tonight, chasing dreams under city lights. Fast cars roar down the endless way. Podcast tales of the night and day.
Welcome back to the Rusty Cuffs podcast, the police podcast that's like a drunken ride along with your two good buddies, Rusty and Cuffs. What's going on there, Cuffs?
I mean, the Zenith never arrived, obviously.
Yeah.
ZF5.
I see something else here.
So I dragged down the Turkish clone, the Mac 5. I like it. I love it, actually. A few different features from the ZF5, really just the type of grip and how aggressive the forend is. And the welds were done by a cross-eyed drunk Turk instead of a cross-eyed drunk American. Still fun.
I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah, it fucks. For $1,300 versus $2,100, and sure beats the fuck out of an actual HK branded one. I think it was after taxes, all in, and the SB tactical brace. I think I'm looking at like $1,400 all in.
Not bad.
Comes with 2 magazines, a really shitty cheap plastic case, a sling.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
It's always nice when there's new guns on the table.
Yeah, it really is. And
pretty average HK style sights.
yeah, honestly, these are the best fucking sights I've shot through that are like any type of iron. This diopter, whatever, however the fuck it's pronounced, it's really fucking nice. When you look through it, it kind of just makes sense in your brain. Came from the factory filthy, absolutely filthy, just like metal shavings and just the tears of the Turks. But it didn't come with any, like, it just came with Mac branded magazines, so I know every single different type of MP5 clone is finicky with their own magazines. I had a 3D printed one. I didn't use enough walls. I only did like, I think I did like 35% infill for the actual magazine. Probably should have just done 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So it fit, it locked up tight, but any sort of pressure and trying to remove it just kind of crumpled the, where the release is. The Mac 5, the only complication is it's more difficult to get the force reset triggers and all that because it does have a little welded tab in the back of the receiver to prevent full auto fire control.
Oh, and you don't own a Dremel.
I mean, I own more serious hardware than a Dremel to get it out. Like, I could actually turn this into the thing that I would want to turn it into in like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You won't do that.
I won't do that because it's a felony. But
yes.
like, if
Agent Johnson,
if stuff got weird enough, like, yeah, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't intend to do it. For clarification, I understand the concept of how to do it. That's not illegal, and I'm not going to do it.
No, last time I checked, knowledge is not illegal
yet. Any new guns? No. Of course not.
No, I don't have money for guns.
Fucking buried in children.
Yeah. They spend all my gun money. No, I gotta get something coming down the pike, but not right now. Yeah.
Days are warming up. Flowers are blooming. Pollen is fucking my shit up. How about you?
No, that's white people shit. No, we don't have that. All right, here, try this.
All right, what is this?
So this is Still Austin. All right, this is a limited release single barrel cask strength bourbon from Still Austin, which guess where it's from?
Austin?
Weird, huh?
Oh, wow.
All right. I want you to try this and tell me what you think.
This is like my 5th drink of the day.
Oh, no, I've been going hard today. It's the last day of spring break with all the kids. They go
you
back
were
to school
drinking
tomorrow.
wine when I showed up.
Yeah, well, I need something to wash down all the beers.
Ooh. Smooth start. Little hot finish. Burns all the way down. I like it.
I think that the flavor notes on this thing. It's like somebody aged bourbon in like a leather cigar case.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had a cigar.
In a good way. In a good way.
I mean, I just had a cigar last night, and I don't love the comparison of leather and cigars because you know what I don't want to chew on? Leather and cigars.
Mm-hmm.
I'll smoke a cigar, but you know, I'll wear my leather hat and my leather pants and my leather gloves and my leather vest, but
Gotcha.
I don't
That's a
want
lot of leather.
I don't want
All
to
right.
chew on the leather.
It's 116 proof, by the way.
Oh,
So
great.
that would explain the little bit.
You know,
of
I have like shit to do tomorrow, right?
I don't care. That's a you problem. You think you're the only one with shit to do?
I mean, if we're drinking fucking basically gasoline, yeah.
We could swap it out to something a little lighter.
That explains why it was so hot all the way down.
Yeah. There's a fridge full of beers next door.
Oh God, I'm gonna be fucked up tomorrow.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, fuck your tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. How's your cop week going?
So annual inspection, you know,
Mhm.
where some bigwigs come down and look at everything in the building.
So when you got to paint over all the dicks on the walls.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Tear down all the poorly drawn, poorly photoshopped, offensive cutouts of other cops, including me, on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the evidence locker and the property locker and be like, oh, this junkie never claimed this bag of receipts and garbage. What do we do? Oh, we take everything and we put it in a secret locker and then we move it back when they come. It's like, what is the fucking point of this? Why don't we just throw this shit out?
The big shell game.
And then it's like people coming to me in a panic, being like, oh, we accidentally put something in the drug locker that we weren't supposed to in an envelope. And word has gotten around that I know how to lockpick poorly. So this is the third time I've had to pick the lock into the evidence closet and then into the narcotics bin. And, you know, a guy 4 ranks above me walks by, looks at me with lockpicks and 2 cops standing over me. He's like, I don't want to know anything. Just make it go away, whatever you're doing.
This seems like a perfect time to just put a little disclaimer out there. We are not serious at all, and none of this actually ever happened.
No. None of this ever happened.
None of this is legal, and we're mostly drunk, so don't take any of this serious.
Yeah, that's not a thing that's ever happened. I will say that you know, the lockpicking skills that I have acquired from Pat Watson and his training have come into like use more than I expected at work, like a fuck ton more. He's gonna be running some classes soon. We'll put a link to his show, or not his show, his website at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. He's doing something for like escaping captivity and special forces kind of shit. Uncensoredtactical.io is a website. But definitely give him a look if you want to learn lockpicking. He does some other stuff. He's kind of expanding the knowledge base. But that's my plug for him. He's a good friend of the show. And
yeah, before we get off the topic of lockpicking, not cop related, but I took my kids to the skate park, and I didn't know. I mean, the sign says it closes at dusk, which I just assume means it opens at dawn. And I took them over there, and it was locked up, and they were all bummed out, and they were getting super whiny. So I was like, all right, well, just go over on the basketball courts for a little while. You can skate on those.
You don't want them to be like, Daddy picked locks.
Yeah, and then I went over and I picked the lock on the skate park, and because I just assumed that whoever was supposed to unlock it, didn't show up.
You know, local employee, like government employees, are generally lazy pieces of shit.
So I picked the lock, and then they were skating for like, I don't know, 2 hours, and then some kid shows up on a scooter. He was like, I don't know, 17 maybe, and he's like, hey, was this open when you guys got here? I was like, oh yeah, it was. Weird, huh? And he was like, yeah, that's pretty weird. All right, well, cool.
Was this kid on the scooter the one that was supposed to unlock it?
Yeah.
So he was mad fucking late to do it.
No. Apparently they didn't open until noon.
What kind of skate park doesn't open until noon.
I don't know, but he was tasked with unlocking the gate, and I did his job for him. All right, I took his jobs.
He took a scooter. He
Yeah,
took a scooter
to the skate park. Yeah, yeah. This guy was he was a stranger to chicks.
I is it the one in my neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. The one in my neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Built a lot of skate parks. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I just learned about the one in your neighborhood like 2 days ago.
You didn't know about that one?
No.
Oh, nice.
No. Actually, I mean, I think I had seen it and just not registered.
Right next to all the new pickleball courts. I still don't understand sport. Anyway, so that same day that I picked the lock there, I had to go and pick my daughter up from her first week of daycare.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go home. And, since my daughter was born, there's been pretty much a family member in my house at all times. So why lock the door? Well, there's no one home, obviously. I didn't bring my house keys, and my wife decided to lock the door that day without telling me. Fair, I guess. It's really hard to pick a lock one-handed with a baby in your arms, but I managed to pull it off.
I mean, I would say damn near impossible, but yeah.
Yeah. And then my cop week got fun, old school fun. We were watching a hotel that, besides watching the massive amount of 65-year-old white dudes that are balding, like in and out of this hotel meeting,
Ladies of the night.
Ladies of the night. And it's crazy because if you find a good parking spot and you settle in, and I found that if you just eat fast food, nobody pays you any attention. Like if you're just holding a Whopper wrapper, nobody thinks you're a cop watching them.
Well, I'll be honest. If I saw you in a parking lot, I would be like, oh, this guy is going to go fuck her after me.
It was crazy watching these guys, like, clearly fine with, like, the being sloppy seconds, thirds, fourths. Like, they're parking next to each other, looking at each other, waving.
Mm-hmm. And these are the kind of guys that go down on hookers.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I didn't know that was a thing, and it's a thing, and I'm sure one of the listeners is one of those guys that went down on a hooker. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, that's that fifth drink kicking in. Statistically speaking, at least one of you is a disgusting shitpig.
Shame on you for going down on a hooker. That's just, it's all sorts of wrong. Anyway, like,
I mean, unless you're getting her at like 9 a.m., but that's assuming that she's not up from the night before. You're really rolling the dice.
You're rolling the dice.
You're either the first or last.
It doesn't matter if she like just wiped out all the jizz with a baby wipe. There's still fucking diseases in there, dude.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that there's like a better time, but you really,
if you want to have that experience, I'm sure there's an Arby's nearby that you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just fascinating. But drugs in and out constantly. I ended up calling you about one of them, which was a cop from a major agency right nearby, in and out of this building, this hotel in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We follow him for a while, pull him over, and I'm like, "Hey, where are you coming from?" And then he shows me his police ID and driver's license. I'm like, "That's great. Where are you coming from? What are you doing over there?" "I'm coming from a friend's house." "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "No, you're not. Why are you lying to me? Like, just tell me what you're doing over there."
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming from my friend's house. I don't have to tell you shit. I'm like, "Oh, this is how we're going to play it? Like, are you fucking serious?" Long story short, this guy set off every alarm bell in my head as a cop. And
Mm-hmm.
from a major agency, like I'm not saying major as in respectable. Actually, quite the opposite, in my opinion. But when you hire that many people, chances are you're going to hire a criminal. But I mean, just being a cop, you could spin me around, drop me in a random suburb, city, anywhere in the country, and I'd be like, that's probably a high drug location. I should stay my ass out of that area. I shouldn't go in there and go out of there. Chances are it's being watched.
Well, there's no world he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. So then a few minutes later, we reset, and we see a nice, good hand-to-hand, and we follow the car for about a mile. And it starts pulling over when we light it up. And then it pulls away and it gets caught in heavy traffic. And then we see it like slam like to a stop. And we see the passenger side door open. And we see this white girl get thrown the fuck out of the car, which was the driver and owner of the vehicle. And she takes off running and screaming away from us.
Mm-hmm.
And then the car rips there. And I definitely didn't follow it for a little while. And after like 2 intersections, luckily enough, a marked unit like started chasing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not chasing it, observing it from a safe distance. And it smoked us. It fucking smoked us.
Really? Because you don't generally get that kind of speed out of an Altima.
It was an Audi Q5, dude.
All right.
Dude, they're fucking fast.
Classing it up.
Yeah. It crashes into a uninvolved motorist, keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
So, the patrol unit had to handle that. And we lost it. And we go back, reset for a few minutes, bring that girl in. She plays back and forth games with wanting to cooperate, not wanting to cooperate. We have a good idea who it was in the car. And I'm just like, I'm going to check the calls in the entire area, not just our precinct, but multiple precincts. He crashed once driving like that. Chances are he crashed again. Maybe they got an ID on him, maybe immobilized, and they fled on foot, and we didn't see it because they just dusted us. No, there's a 911 call of, those boring fucking losers that live in apartment complexes and call 911 because somebody's parked in the handicap spot or blocking the garbage or whatever. Calls it in, that car, that plate, that description, parked in a handicap spot, about 20 minutes away. And I'm like, we got to go and sit on it. And it's there. What I didn't realize until I set up and I was doing an observation, be like, I'm going to get these guys when they come back, is the girl that they kicked out of the car had the key fob.
Uh-huh.
So
They're not coming back.
They're not coming back to that car. They parked that car and realized they couldn't fucking start that car again. And as I'm realizing this, the detective that I rode with was like, oh, I brought the key with me. So we have the key hanging out. Tow truck comes up and it parks right in front of it. First, we're assuming the, apartment complex manager. And we end up just talking to the guy. It's the perps actually called to have it towed. So we sent a guy to just go where they wanted it towed, and we just took the car. We're still working on it, but that was fun. I haven't had a real car chase like that in a long ass time.
It's kind of fun, right?
It makes you feel like a cop again.
Yeah, once in a while, it's good to get one.
I had to throw the uniform on. I had to work a regular ass patrol day. And
how horrible for you.
No, I love it. I really do. But the thing that was a shock to me was just the boss asked me, "Hey, can you go help these guys? They're brand new. They're kind of fucking retarded. Not brand new, but they're younger, newer." And I just help them with a little bit, not very complicated call, but a domestic with a guy surrendering a shotgun afterwards or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I help them with all that.
Keltec KSG.
No,
I feel like that's the most surrendered domestic related.
Dude,
shotgun.
it is. It legit is. The Keltec single tube KSG. It seems like not even the double tube ones.
I haven't come across. I've only seen the doubles.
But it's always Keltecs or Turkish shotguns because it's fucking losers and junkies that have terrible judgment. This was a Dickinson Commando shotgun.
Okay, yeah, super low end.
Yeah. Probably Turkish, probably made in the same factory as the Semper.
I don't know who
Faustrum.
makes it. Where do they make Dickinson? It sounds American.
Yeah.
But its price point is far from.
Panzer Arms isn't made in fucking Germany either, bud.
Yeah.
But I end up talking to the family, trying to figure some shit out. I leave, and it turns out the guy was kind of almost good to go for some other domestic shit. And he's not supposed to be at the house. So we go and we sit on it. My partner just knocks me. Oh, hey, about that surrender of the shotgun, I just need to make sure all the paperwork's right. And he's like, oh no, the old guy helped out the new kid with it, referring to fucking me as the old fucking cop. That hurt.
Well, I mean,
that hurt.
You've got time on.
I've got time on the job now.
Yeah,
that's not great.
Yeah, T on the J.
Yeah, the gray hairs are showing.
Yeah,
I kind of just sigh when the new guys say how they're going to handle something because it's ass backwards.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, nice to get out there and train and work on patrol again. Another one of my partners is getting made detective, so we're just losing people left and right. Congratulations, but also
sounds like time to jump ship for you, dude.
I'm trying. But we'll know ideally in 2 episodes. I think we'll have a pretty good idea in 2 episodes.
Okay.
If we don't have
Things
in
are either
episode
going to go
2 from now, it's because I shot myself in the face
Mhm.
in front of all my bosses. Like,
Again, the only reason not to do that is because you're going to miss the expression on their face.
I
after you do
know,
it.
all right? It's not that I want to do it. It's I want to ruin their days.
I wonder if we could just put like a squib on the side of your head.
Oh,
Like,
I would
can
do
we
it.
fake your
I
suicide
would
in the
100
office?
How bad do you think that would go?
I mean, I would find it hilarious,
I would too.
but
Like, I'd probably get suspended. I mean, first of all, internal affairs is already on me.
yeah, but I think even those guys have a sense of humor.
I mean, most of them do.
I think as long as you didn't do it and like, you know, as you were hitting the ground, like you like Tourette's out a racial slur or something, I think you'd be fine.
Depending on the company of who you do it in front of, like, one of the cops would probably faint or throw
It's
up.
possible.
Like, I'm picturing the people that do you think we can order squibs? Like,
Is that like a thing you can get, or do you have to make those? Do you need like a prop guy?
I think you could probably make them. You could probably get them.
We need to get a prop guy.
And you just need a couple 9mm blanks, and then you're good to go.
Nope. Brandon Lee. We're not just using blanks.
No. Blanks. That was a squib followed by a blank. They made their own blanks.
Oh, and there was something in the barrel, right? There
So-
was like a plug in the barrel.
And then they made prop bullets, and the prop master made the prop bullets by
Making real bullets.
pulling the bullet, dumping the powder, putting it back in. What did he keep in there?
Primer.
The primer.
Smart.
It's more, except the primer had enough charge to push the bullet
Mhm.
into the barrel, and then a blank pushes it out.
Gotcha.
R.I.P. Brandon Lee.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Hot take.
Hot take. No, I think we should do this. I think we should do squibs in the
All right.
office.
Next week, we let you know how.
Next week, I get
Cuffs.
suspended.
Yeah. We'll have a lot more time. We'll definitely have a weekly episode if you get suspended. Got nothing in the way now.
What's your cop week like?
Well, all right. So without getting too far into like our region-specific laws, we locked up a guy for violating a court order against another party. Like he was the what's the
A restraining order?
it was a court order that he had against someone else.
Oh, he was like the guy that applied for the court order.
Yes. I'll tell you about it after, but it was fun. And
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, it
Actually,
was-
domestics and arresting the person that is purported to be the victim or the one that called 911.
because you get these all the time, right?
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah. So that was fun. And that was like one of those things where like as supervisors, we had to have like a brain trust to figure out how we were going to make it work.
Yeah.
But we did it and it was fine, you know? And then I guess we should talk about just like culture in policing. We talked about it a little bit before we started recording, but like midnights are their own animal, right?
Yeah.
So when you work overnights, generally, let's put it this way: there's one person can affect a lot of other people,
Yes.
and depending on where they are in the organizational structure, like if they're toward the bottom, then like they kind of piss off. Like if you got one bad seed, they kind of piss off the people around them. Maybe they make like supervisor's job a little more difficult.
Yeah.
But that's something that with like, a little bit of supervision, you can kind of make that problem go away, right?
Yeah.
You either change behavior or you literally make the problem go away.
Yeah.
And then the further they get from the base of the pyramid, the one bad seed can kind of affect more and more and more.
They generally, the more stripes, the more shiny shit they get, the less connected to reality and common sense. And a lot of these guys that I see that get appointed positions, like, oh, that guy's on midnights now. It's like, he never worked a midnight in his life, and he hasn't actually been a function of patrol for more than half of his career. What does he know about this?
Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at now, right?
Uh-huh.
Where very high up in the organizational structure, they're trying to change the culture of what is the midnight. Midnights are what they are. Generally, it's people that have a little bit more time. a little bit more knowledge, but also they don't take it because they're like, oh, this is a healthy alternative to working during the day.
Yeah.
They do it because they have home lives, and midnights generally affect your home life.
And they want to die sooner.
Yes, exactly.
Like
nobody works a midnight because of like a night differential.
Yeah, nobody.
It's not enough money to make it worth.
Nobody works midnights because they want to live a long, happy life. Not a single one.
It's going to be a short, happy life for me.
Yeah, sure.
But I guess what I'm saying is that, like, so on the midnights, you have to be able to govern yourself, right?
Yeah.
As an individual officer and as like a squad, all together kind of works as a unit, right?
I generally trust cops that work midnights better or more.
They're used to doing things by themselves.
Yeah, they know how to handle themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Even the shittiest one on the midnights, I can trust with a little bit more of a task than like the medium day tour guys.
Yes. But for a midnight guy to stay switched on for the entire tour,
That's impossible.
Yeah,
you can't be on.
remember last episode, we solved all the crimes.
Yeah.
All right. So now when you don't have like a pattern crime to really sink your teeth into, and you're just doing general patrol,
You just answer the fucking radio.
it's a long fucking night to drive around in circles and hope you stumble across something.
And moving the whole time.
Yeah. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Where any relaxation has been taken away from us.
Yeah.
And it's only a matter of time before one of my guys, hopefully not one of my guys, and hopefully it happens. It's going to happen. So it's, just hoping it's not one of my guys.
One of them's going to fall asleep.
One of them will fall asleep and crash the car.
Yep.
All right. It is what it is. Now, there's ways that we can mitigate things I'm not going to go into them here because they're kind of specific to our agency, but there's ways that we can mitigate these problems. And believe me, I'm doing all of them, but it is still just a matter of time before something bad happens. And this is strictly because this person is not a fit for the culture.
Yeah. Somebody wants to, they want to make a name for themselves. They want to make waves. And I know cops hate change.
And look, there's plenty of guys that are listening to this that are fucking super hard chargers.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, fuck you. You should be doing it. You should be out there hammering all day long, all night long.
That guy is probably fucking divorced.
Again, you don't work midnights for your career.
Yeah.
You work midnights for your family.
Yeah. This at the end of the day, they call it the job. They don't call it they don't say I'm on the career, kid. They say they're on the job because it's just a job. It's gonna be there when you leave anyway. You wear a fucking number. Just chill, relax a little bit, try and live your life.
Yeah. So I mean, like all things, I mean, hopefully this will pass, but it is creating some waves within the organization. Let's put it that way.
And I worked midnights for years with you. And every once in a while, there would be some sort of the sky is falling sort of event. And they usually would pass after a couple weeks to months. But this one...
This is going to be a while.
This is more than they usually do.
It's just because their goal is to burn somebody.
Yeah.
But listen, I say we as in...
Supervision?
No, not supervision.
The enemy?
I mean we as in... cops did this to ourselves. All right. A couple people did some stupid shit. None of my guys.
No.
All right.
None
but
of mine.
a couple people did some stupid shit.
But that's on supervision too.
Yeah, ultimately, it always lies on supervision. Yeah. But a couple people did some stupid shit, and now we're paying the piper.
Yep.
All right. Unfortunately, good guys are probably going to get burned, and there's regular shitheads will slip through the cracks because that's just how it works.
Yeah. The shitheads always end up getting protected.
But it is making things much more stressful.
Yeah.
And it's like, unless we have another pattern crime to sink our teeth into, it's really rough. So basically, if you're a shithead, or if you know if you have a shithead cousin, tell them to start cutting out catalytic converters or something by us.
Yeah.
We need something to do.
Let a couple rounds go at 1:30 in the morning and stop at 2:30 in the morning. Ideal. Some shit like that. Shoot out some telephone wires. Shoot out some lamps. I don't know.
Just go to your ex-girlfriend's house. Let a couple rounds go into the bay window.
Don't
do that. Don't do that.
That would be bad. That would be more.
Don't do that. Our attorneys have advised me to say that's not what you should be doing.
That's a whole lot more work. Shoot out a transformer. That's always fun.
Yep.
Better
Yet, put on a black hoodie and a shiesty and just like creep around your neighborhood a little bit.
Knock over garbage cans. Eat out of the trash.
Yeah, just be a little raccoon. Just be a little trash panda in your neighborhood. We need something to do.
Yeah. Open door. Leave people's doors open. Don't steal anything from the cars.
Mm-hmm.
They love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you got to teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
You got to teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Like I could leave a little note.
Leave a little note.
Leave a little note. Dear sir or madam,
Yeah.
I noticed that your doors were unlocked. I did not take anything.
But I was in your car.
Yes.
They love that.
Signed, Chronic Masturbator 3000.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, well, it's always this cycle of reaction over reaction, forget about it, reaction over reaction. Hopefully it pans out. It probably won't, but typically the higher up you go, the older you are, and they can't hack the midnights for long, and then they have heart attacks, and that would be hilarious. I mean,
I feel bad because I really don't think this guy's like a bad guy.
No.
I think that he's just not quite a fit for the culture, and by trying to make improvements, he's going to end up getting somebody killed.
Yes,
and that might sound dramatic, but it's the truth.
100% true.
Whether or not it's at work or on their way home from work, which I don't know if you guys watch the news, but a fuck ton of cops get into car accidents on their way home.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, mostly because I'm drinking beers on the way home. In Minecraft.
There's really nothing better than having a cold one in the cup holder on your way home from your house in Minecraft.
I mean, the end of my shift starts about 3 hours before I get off of work. That's when I really start downing them. 7-Eleven guy is terrified of me. I just walk in and get the 3-pack of tall boys, the saran wrapped ones. Yeah. Perfect.
And you're in uniform, so you don't have to pay for them.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if they say, hey, I need your ID, you just point the gun at them. Yeah. Everything is free at work when you have a gun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, earlier when you said you were bringing this over, I said, oh, good, we'll go to the bar after we want to pay for drinks.
Yeah, we're not going to that bar.
I mean, we could go to that bar.
We could go to that bar.
And again, we're not going to have to pay for drinks.
We're not going to have to pay for drinks.
Yeah. So, just a little life hack for you guys.
And it would,
if you go into a bar with an MP5, you do not have
you
to
don't
pay for
have to pay for drinks, actually.
Yeah,
It's true. That is true. It's a great little trunk gun, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
It is compact enough. I mean, yeah, it's not 5.56. It's not some big thing, but it is compact enough where it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the same size as the Kuna.
Yeah, just about. I think the Kuna actually might be a little bit smaller.
Maybe a hair.
But it's, right around that sweet spot of like, I can just throw this in the trunk, and if I really need it, it's there. So next week I'm probably going to be getting a tri-lug suppressor or ordering one.
Nice.
Probably going to get
it does need a suppressor.
I'm probably going to get a dead air. I'm bouncing around with a couple ideas, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I'm going to get a force reset trigger for it.
Yep. Well, all right.
Yep. And then we'll have this compared to the Kuna, compared to some other short-barreled PCCs and shit like that. We're going to stack it up against a P90. We'll stack it up against the VZ61. We'll put them all together. We're probably going to...
Well, that FRT in the P90 is going to be fun.
Yeah, I gotta score one of those. I also got the gunsmithing kit to cut out the blind pin and take out the barrel and put in a short barrel. So I got to SBR that one as well. A lot of work this summer. And then I guess we're going to start filming stuff.
Yeah, I think we have to.
There's been some demand of us showing our buttholes on the air and foot pics and foot videos.
Well, I mean, mine have been on Foot Finder for a long time.
Yeah, but like fans of the show are like, why aren't you recording your feet while recording the show? And it's been strange demands.
Oh, I know. I put a camera underneath the table.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
No, we're live streaming right now to Foot Finder. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good time to talk about Dudes Gourmet. For over 50 all-natural organic seasons for everything from chicken, fish, steak, and veggies, go to dudesgourmet.com. You can go over to the Instagram and the YouTube channel for fun and delicious recipes. And yeah, you can use the promo code CUFFS. That's capital CUFFS at checkout. And you're going to get free shipping on all orders over $50. That is dudesgourmet.com.
Yep.
And hey, it's getting warm out. Now's the time. Now's when you restock. Burger seasoning. So you got Dude's Signature Burger, Honey Chipotle, the Bulletproof steak seasoning. What else are really good ones in the summer? Chili lime shrimp. So you get the chili lime seasoning for shrimp and all sorts of other good stuff.
The dude she told you not to worry about, I actually love that for skewered vegetables on the grill.
Yes.
It is like the best seasoning for that.
And I like the chick who peaked in high school.
Yeah.
It's like a kind of like a spicy honey chipotle.
Yeah.
No, maybe not. I don't know what it is, but it's really fucking good.
I'm due for a restock. Gonna have to hit the dude up soon.
Yep.
He sends us.
You can use the promo code CUFFS. It's capital CUFFS at checkout.
He sends us some really cool videos. His draw is actually pretty smooth.
I know. Don't encourage him.
I know, because he's doing it in the mirror.
We talked about it last episode.
But he sent some more since then, and it's pretty fucking smooth.
Well, at least he's got clothes on this time. All right. Listen, I want to give a shout out to Flat Black Industries. All right. So they sent us some pretty sweet. I mean, he's been a friend of the show. We chat back and forth a lot, but sent us some T-shirts, sent us some whiskey cups, or I'm sorry, non-official whiskey cups. And what's that T-shirt say there, Cuffs?
I'm not drunk. I have a TBI. This is well, both are true for me, but well, one of them is true. One of them is true.
Yeah.
Love the mugs. Love them actually.
Mm-hmm.
So what else does he make?
A lot of cool shit.
A lot of cool shit.
Yeah, go check him out. Flat Black Industries. You can friend him on Instagram and then go to his website.
Yeah, I've never chatted with him. Is that the guy that asks for the foot pictures a lot?
That's not all he asks for. Shall we get into the news?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
All right. Is it going to be England and some fucking English corrections officer does something heinous again?
Wait, hold on. Let me check. There's 3 things that have to do with England. One of them's a little egregious. One of them's a little stupid. The other one's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, we're going to breeze through some of these stories, and then some of them we're going to give a little bit more time. Eric Duran, the 38-year-old sergeant in NYPD, was just sentenced to 3 to 9 years in the, what did he get charged with? Manslaughter?
Is that the cooler?
That's the cooler cop, yeah.
I still think it was a fucking great throw.
I mean, it's pretty goddamn. It was a full cooler. Got to have some shoulders, man.
That's fucking impressive.
Anyway, yeah, the ex-sergeant threw a full cooler at 30-year-old Eric Dupre as he was fleeing the sergeant on a motorized scooter. I don't know, man. What do you think about this? I think that it's kind of egregious.
That he got charged at all? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you can articulate a lot of things that are gray area, and there's plenty of articulable reasons why you would throw that cooler at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't read this report. I don't know, but you should be arguing that yes, I used deadly physical force because he was driving on the sidewalk towards civilians after fleeing a lawful thing or whatever. You could probably do that. Or I used physical force to prevent escape. We are allowed to do that. I mean, I feared he was going to kill something, blah, 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 blah. It's a cooler. And he didn't die because he got hit with the fucking cooler.
No, he died because he crashed his illegal scooter
while
fleeing the police.
What else was happening on that illegal scooter? The reason he died? He wasn't wearing a fucking helmet.
Oh yeah, that's part of it.
I mean, some people at work thought it was like, oh, how could he do that? It's like, I would absolutely fucking whip a cooler at someone.
I would say that a younger Rusty probably would have thrown that cooler.
You know what? Cuffs wouldn't throw the cooler because it's not strong enough, but he could beam that guy with a can from inside that cooler. But I hope he wins on appeal. Did he take a plea or did he take a jury trial?
I think he took a jury trial.
It's a rather short sentence.
What, 3 to 9?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a lot considering he shouldn't have got anything.
Well, who prosecuted that?
The guy who let yeah,
Alvin Bragg.
No, well, yeah, but the judge was super fucking liberal.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about some good NYPD shit. Because I think just yesterday, a machete-wielding madman was shot by heroic officers after he had stabbed 3 senior citizens in a subway tunnel.
Yeah.
So all those victims are expected to survive, but he hit one in the head with a machete, one in the shoulder, and I think one in like the back. Guy was 44 years old. He had like 3 convictions already. No history of mental illness. But anyway, fuck him. They smoked him. Was he like you or more like me?
Yeah, more like you, because or was he like more other seasoned brown?
Should we use like meat temperatures?
I was gonna say meat types. Was he like lamb? Was he like conch? Or was he like ham? You know what I mean?
No, I actually have no fucking idea what you're
like
talking
white
about.
people eat ham. You would eat like conch fritters or something. I don't know what.
That sounds racist when you say it like that. No, he was a black guy.
Huh. Interesting.
Just, I would have went,
I assumed Subway with a
would've
machete, either Hispanic or like a really bad terrorist that couldn't get like
that's what I was thinking. It's like a guy who
propane and
he
fucking
fell asleep in
book of
bomb
matches.
school. Yeah. So anyway, they smoked that dude, which is good. It's good for everybody.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Yours must be ringing like a motherfucker. Imagine shooting someone in a subway tunnel. Be probably fucking loud.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Yeah.
They released the body camera from Justin Timberlake's DUI.
They did, yeah.
Now that's not NYPD. That's like the Hamptons. But yeah, so they released his body camera. You know what? It makes me like him more.
The cop or Timberlake?
Kind of both.
Yeah.
I mean, the cop was super professional, and the fact he didn't know who the fuck Justin Timberlake was kind of made me, chuckle.
How bad do you think Timberlake's ego was hit by that?
He honestly didn't. Watching him trying to explain who he is without coming across as an asshole was kind of endearing.
Yeah.
And then when he was like, "Wait, I don't know how to explain to you who I am
because this kid
you should just know me."
But he has no. The cop is like 23.
Like, something like that. 23.
So, Backstreet Boys wasn't even like a thing anymore.
I think it's like he's aware of them, but it's like they're even more distant than like New Kids on the Block are for me. Like they're just a thing that happened before he was alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Like at least I was around for New Kids on the Block. Yeah, all right, fuck you, dude.
I know you still have your Wahlberg poster up.
Yeah. Oh.
Jesus Christ! The fact that you know a song is amazing. I loved it. I'm excited to see the actual Tiger Woods video. I imagine that cop knew exactly who it was when he showed up. Be like, fucking again, this guy?
Oh, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the second time he's gotten one down there, too.
Yeah. AI
he's an old pro.
videos are pretty hilarious.
Yeah, but that AI cop had a fat dumper on her, huh?
Yeah. I do hate AI because it is actually blurring the lines, and a lot of people are.
See, I kind of like it because now it's like everything is fake.
Oh, so when a video leaks of me like teeing off on a guy,
I
it's
just
like,
assume it's fake.
that's 100% not me, and obviously,
I mean, I'm going to tell everybody it's fake. I'm going to know that it's you, but I'm going to tell her, oh, you would never do that. No, that was AI. Yeah, actually, it's what we tell all the guys that get sextorted. We're like, don't pay any money because it's not going to change anything,
and just say it's
and
AI.
then just if they do release,
I
just
can't
say
believe
it's AI.
people fall for that, like the sextortion shit. Like I've had like the victim's call, and it's like a 16-year-old kid, like, and I'm there with the mom and him and like the sister. And I'm like, hey kid, don't show your wiener to strangers on the internet. Like, don't give them any money.
Weird that we have to say that.
The
right?
end.
Oh boy.
I thought that was like kind of went without saying. Like I don't think my parents ever had to tell me that explicitly.
Well, like you don't show your wiener on the internet unless it's going to make you money.
Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of, check out our OnlyFans where we will show our wieners if you pay us money.
We're showing our wieners on the internet. It happened.
There's got to be a price for you, right? Like
To
there is.
show my wiener on the internet.
Yeah, I think I'd do it for $20.
I mean, we doing faces?
No, I'm
We're
just.
gonna be one of these people that puts their uniform on and then starts, doing a
Fuck
fucking
no!
windmill.
I was talking just like my flaccid, sad penis in sweatpants. That's what I'm thinking for $20.
I
You
mean,
want more than that?
You could literally charge whatever you want. No one's paying for that.
There's somebody out there that wants to see it. It's like
Yeah,
a baby.
you married her, dude.
It's like a baby
You
carrot
found
in
the
a bird's
one.
nest.
You found the one
It's
person.
tiny,
And you
just-
put a ring on it. Like any good police academy, they always tell you want to get at least one policy named after you.
Yep.
And that's what one officer in Pine Bluff, Arkansas did. At no point did anybody ever tell him that he couldn't shoot from a moving vehicle.
All right.
And I don't see why you would need to make a policy, because I would say that when you need to shoot something,
you need to shoot
shouldn't-
it.
It shouldn't matter if you're in a moving vehicle.
Doesn't.
Anyway, this officer, what's his name? It's like Corey something.
There's some context needed. What did he shoot from the moving vehicle?
He shot a armed person.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so it's Officer Corey Lowry. No relation to Mike Lowry from the Bad Boys franchise. You know what? I guess it's like some departments that don't have like a union, or like, they don't back up their cops. But
There's a lot
this
of
guy
departments
resigned already.
that don't even really have a policy until like they get more than 4 cops in their podunk area, and it's like, oh, we probably shouldn't do that.
We need to put something on paper here. All right. So anyway, he shoots 13 rounds while simultaneously driving his cruiser, and then he shoots another 9 times as the.
How many times did he hit the guy?
Well, it wasn't just him shooting, and it's unclear how many times he shot him while he was driving the car. But at some point, the guy just jumps out of the car with a handgun after driving away from an area of a shots fired. So he's driving, the guy jumps out, there's a gun, he's still driving, so he starts shooting. There's like 2 other cops. Then they have a foot chase, jump over a fence. You should really watch this video because there's a lot of gunfire. Anyway, at some point, they shoot the dude, and then they shoot him some more, and then they shoot him a couple more times.
It doesn't sound like the driving and shooting was the issue then.
Well, that's the only problem that they had enough, that they had to make a policy over. Let's put it that way.
And he resigned over it?
He resigned. I don't know what,
Man, I'd be proud of that shit.
You
have a policy. I have 2 policies because of me.
I thought that my greatest accomplishment with getting policy changed was going to be in college when I tested the limits of the dorm life handbook that had nowhere in it that I could not put a swimming pool in my dorm room.
There's probably some building codes that you can't do that.
Well, anyway, the next year they had to rewrite the book, and they'd say no swimming pools in your dorm room. And I was like, I did something. I left my mark on this place.
Yeah.
And then, I guess I went on to this career, and the guy won.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's not a bad one. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Could be worse.
It could, and that one could change at any day, and they could undo it.
Yeah, that's not really a me thing.
Yeah.
It's that's a them thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
I'm pretty proud that they actually rewrote laws because of me. That's pretty fun.
Do you want to get into that? Or, probably not.
No, I think that'll be like in another 10 years or so.
Yeah. Is there a statute of limitations?
I'm just thinking, closer to retirement. So if they find out, hey, before we get back into the news, I went to internal affairs again.
I met the president again.
And they didn't like that I wrote somebody that was friends with an internal affairs sergeant tickets. In all fairness, the guy started swearing at me.
Well, can't do that, right? You can't curse at a cop. That'd be a huge problem.
And I got accused.
Who would do that? Who would ever do that?
I got accused of discourtesy. It's like, no, discourtesy is cursing at me. And then I say, recorded on body camera, is like, the moment you start cursing at me, sir, like all my discretion goes out the window. I'm not going to give you discretion if you're going to start swearing at me. Here's your tickets. I guess I got back to internal affairs and then launched a whole investigation into that. And then they looked at all of my body camera and all of my reports trying to find something.
Oh,
and
I bet you they found something.
They didn't.
Oh,
They bitched about some clerical issues, not putting in some reports in a timely manner, sort of a thing. Yeah, they could hit me if they want to. I'm going to find out if they do or not soon enough. But it just
I have a real problem with them going back just looking for dirt.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
That's like man, I don't know. Maybe it's definitely not specific to our department because this happens in most departments, where they'll call like complainants and just see if they're satisfied with their police service.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes people don't get the outcome they want.
Yeah, that's okay. That means the cop is doing their job. Sometimes they don't get this isn't fucking Burger King. You don't have it your way. And the fact that they went back and looked through all this shit, they expended a lot of effort to try and hem me up on some bullshit.
Now, I'd be cool with it if, like, I don't know, one of the internal affairs guys took me to the side and was like, yo, listen, we did some digging, not to find shit, but, like, we really need the overtime.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're good, but, like, we're going to keep this thing open for a while because, like, you give us a lot of money. You create a lot of work for us.
That's probably... These guys should be thankful I keep them employed.
Yeah.
But
one of those fat fucks is going to be in his new swimming pool this summer.
Yeah.
And he's going to be like, thanks, Cuffs.
Yeah. But it made me feel disappointed and dirty that I'm a guy that's honestly trying everything in my power to not be a shitbag and not do the public dirty and not do a disservice.
Yeah.
And the mere fact that this guy happens to know someone and name drops someone that I don't even fucking know. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, well, I know a ton of cops too. I don't give a shit. Like, you're really being reckless. And I didn't even curse. I was like, I don't care. Like, you're being dangerous on the road. Like, I'm talking to you. He's not going to help you. And then starts swearing at me. I'm like, all right, you obviously aren't going to learn from a lecture. Then you're going to get tickets. Mm-hmm. Like, that's like, it's voluntary compliance with the law. So I'm not super thrilled with that whole interaction, and it honestly soured my actual entire opinion of our entire organization.
Yeah, I would say the one thing that we have in common is that we do genuinely go to work and try and do a good job.
Try most of the time.
Yeah.
Like
we're not going there and just like, how can we not do something? Sometimes we're like,
sometimes I'm phoning it in.
But like, when it's time to do work,
it's time to do work. Yeah. And I like doing good work. And it's like, oh, we're going to go after the guys that do good work and have like tons of awards.
Yeah. There's a million shitheads. Just go get one of them.
There's plenty of people that ruined other shifts that they could have, like, I don't know, burned their house down, and that would have been almost justice for it.
Yeah, I just got some news texted me while you were talking. So
oh, good.
We'll talk later.
Off air.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that guy that you wrote the tickets to could see you the way I'm seeing you right now, if he would have still mouthed off, because you're in like your military surplus shirt holding an MP5 in your lap, and I'll be honest, your hands have not stopped stroking it since you started talking.
I like it a lot.
It's like you're trying to make it harder.
I told you, this is my emotional support MP5.
I'll be honest. We've been recording for almost an hour, and you haven't fucking like AK slapped that thing on the mic yet.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
All right. I honestly thought we were going to be good for at least 10 of them this episode.
Here, I'll do one.
There we go.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's what we need. All right. Let's get back to the news. March 22nd, 2026, around 10:25 p.m., quadruple amputee,
I love
Dayton
this
James Weber, 27, was driving an SUV with
Blind Fury sent this to us. It was-
Braddock Michael Wells, also 27, in the front passenger seat and 2 others in the back. At some point, allegedly an argument broke out, and our quadruple amputee, Weber, shot Wells in the head twice. At which time, the people in the back seat went, "Holy fucking shit!" Weber then asked them to help him get rid of the body, to which they said, "Holy fucking shit!" And they got out and they ran. I would say that Weber probably should have shot everybody, because if you are the kind of person that's going to go, "I need a quadruple amputee to drive me home," you should probably fucking die.
He was probably the soberest guy in the car.
Yeah. So anyway, Weber is a professional cornhole player. Also avid hunter and gun guy.
And when
he likes a little bit of the booger sugar.
Yeah, when Blind Fury sent me this, I'm like, how the fuck does a guy with he's not like no hands, no feet, like he's nubs. He's just like a niblet sort of a thing. Like just a corn kernel of a human being with a head.
Yeah, now they took his limbs when he was like 8 months old.
Yeah.
He had like some bacterial infection.
Yep.
So they were like, I'll just take them all. But I guess some doctor, when they were like giving him his nubs,
they were
like,
him.
We should stick a finger on there in case this guy wants to get into shooting sports.
Yeah, so there's a finger attached to his shoulder. And he shoots.
He climbs up fucking tree stand ladders, which is very frightening. He can also do keg stands if, somebody holds him up by his chubby little thighs. And anyway, he's going to go to jail for a very, very long time. So he ends up eventually getting rid of the body by himself.
Which is even more impressive.
God, I would pay so much to watch a quadruple amputee
dig a hole.
No, he didn't dig the hole. He just left it in some guy's yard in like Charlottesville or something.
Pushing something out of a car.
Charlotte Hall, Maryland is where he found the body at 12 a.m. Like 12:41 a.m. Anyway, I would God, love that thing. Like, what do you think? What's the move? He doesn't like get out and walk around the car and then pull the body out, right? He's just got to like kind of.
I think he's got to like unbuckle it and just like open the door, I guess, with his teeth and just kind of nudge into it.
I think he just opens the door and then drives and like cuts the wheel so the body just flies out.
I don't know if he can cut the wheel that fast. Like
that's true. He's got the suicide knob in his mouth.
Ugh.
The fucking ball gag. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. So he ended up showing up to. Did he go to a hospital? Because initially I heard that he crashed his car, which would make sense because he doesn't have any fucking hands.
How was he driving this long?
Anyway, his attorney's saying that it was self-defense.
You don't dump a body in self-defense.
Yeah, his charges are first-degree murder, second-degree murder, assault, and firearms use. I don't know. I guess I would say if you are basically a human FleshLight, don't go to fucking jail, right? Don't kill somebody because you're basically like a head-body proportionate midget that they can just toss around now.
Yeah. Oh, man. Some cellmate is like thrilled to be getting this.
He's like, I got a 27-year-old FleshLight. He gives him the top bunk.
Just toss him up there.
You come down when I tell you come down, boy.
I hear you like cornhole.
Oh, man. I mean, it doesn't really get better than that.
No, it's got to be. I mean, that's an impressive murder. Like, just think about the draw time for this guy, too. Like, how does he fucking draw it? Like, his nub has to, like...
there's some speculation over whether or not they were fighting over the gun. Which would make the most sense.
How do you, as an able-bodied, four-limbed man, get got when you're fighting over a gun with a guy with no fucking limbs?
Great question.
Like,
again, this is why I think that everybody should be dead.
This dude was going to die through somebody's actions, whether they were his or somebody else's, if he gets got by a guy with no arms and no legs.
I would say that you you earned it.
You worked really hard to die that way.
God, how fun it would be if like he started killing his roommates in jail, his cellmates. Like they just mysteriously end up dead, and he's just sitting there with
like
he's just got his little like his shoulder nubs. He just like puts them up like I don't know.
Where could he hide a shank? I mean, he could probably hide a shank, but like deploying it would be dangerous
To everyone.
I mean, you'd have to, I'm assuming, put the shank in your mouth.
Yeah, prison shanks. God knows where they've been.
You know where they are.
Ugh, gross. God, there's so much British stuff. I almost don't even want to get into it.
How does that tiny island just constantly have fucked up shit going on?
Dude, I don't know. Like, just as I was looking up the last article, a new fucking article popped up. I don't even read this one. Here's the headline. Shamed cop shared photos of his quite big balls and couldn't stop looking at victim's boobs. I mean, yeah, you want to get into it?
Honestly?
Here. A perverted police officer was dismissed for gross misconduct after a cop made vile comments about a victim of domestic abuse and also showed colleagues inappropriate photos of his genitals. A Kent police officer who admitted he couldn't stop looking at a domestic abuse victim's breasts and showed off his testicles to other members of staff, claiming they're quite big, has been sacked. They always say sacked. They knew what they were saying.
He was showing off his balls and he got sacked.
PC Ben Bailey Cook, based in the Dartford area. Again, all these magical places. Dartford. Was sacked without notice. He knew it was coming. Following a misconduct panel's findings that he sexually harassed a fellow officer and made numerous degrading remarks about women, including members of the public.
Interestingly enough, all his coworkers were also sacked without notice.
I see what you did there. This encompassed crude comments about a woman involved in a collision, stating his preference for skimpily dressed drunk females. Oh, that's not like a hot take. Everybody likes skimpily dressed drunk females.
I've had domestics like where the woman's like, "Oh, let me show you the emails that my ex sent me," and she opens up her computer.
Yeah, just fucking clams.
It's just her fucking titties and pussy out, and like a dozen. It's like, why do you have these tabs open right now?
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
She was trying to get that pension. The tribunal heard his conduct commenced just months after he joined the Kent Police Department in January of 2022 and lasted over a year. A misconduct report released by the force this week outlines 12 distinct allegations, including persistent sexual remarks, inappropriate observations about colleagues' bodies, and displaying photographs of his penis, testicles, and waxed anus to officers.
What the fuck?
I mean, I always thought that the British men were hairless naturally, but apparently not.
They just wax them.
Yada, 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 yada. Okay, during one session, he branded PCA's mother a MILF after reviewing her photograph. I don't think there's anything wrong with calling somebody's mom a MILF. That's a compliment.
That's a nice thing to
weeks
say.
later, a social gathering in May of 2022, he was observed encouraging colleagues to view images of his penis on his mobile phone. The misconduct panel heard that his behavior escalated after he transitioned into local policing the following month. I know. We figured. Referring to a female acting sergeant, he stated, "Don't fuck your sergeant rule is stupid because she is fit." He said, "I would destroy her with his giant balls." All right. So you get the point.
I
Fucking
do.
British. All right. Let's see. Some other British cops left a bag containing MP5 and some other shit. Let's see if I can find that article for you real quick. There's just so much British shit. I got to sift through. I got to put a British fucking news filter on here. The Metropolitan Police has removed 5 officers from frontline duties after a bag containing firearms issued by the force was reportedly left outside the home of the mayor of London. An H&K MP5, Glock pistol, Taser X2, and ammunition were reportedly inside the bag. The Metropolitan Police Department Directorate of Professional Standards has confirmed it is reviewing what happened. In a statement, it said, a member of the public called police after finding a bag containing Met-issued firearms and a taser in the streets of South London.
What a nerd. Who calls the police when you find a free bag of guns?
Especially in a place that doesn't have guns.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell anyone.
No, you walk away with that shit.
Yep.
there were some other fun Met cops that surrounded a dad who was running with a weighted vest, and they thought it was a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's fun. I would assume that because you let all of your terrorists into your country, that this is a problem for you.
Yeah, probably.
And somehow we can run around our neighborhoods in plate carriers, weighted plate carriers, and it's just fine. And then the other last thing that I wanted to get into with fucking England is that they had a guy that was convicted of, I think he was convicted of raping a 12-year-old girl, and then once he was guilty and it became time to go to sentencing, he was all of a sudden trans.
Mm.
And the judge was like, "Nope, fuck you. You're going to man jail." And good on him, because I would have guessed the other way.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
Fucking England. Did you see this article about the Ohio cop that handcuffed a juvenile and then let the parents or the grandparents issue corporal punishment while he was handcuffed?
No, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Not for your career, but for funsies. I actually kind of like it. I'm sort of okay with it. Does make the problem go away, at least for a little bit. A Middletown, Ohio police officer has been indicted after she allegedly allowed a handcuffed teen to be whipped with a belt, according to the Butler County Prosecutor's Office. Middletown police officer Jamie Patterson faces 2 misdemeanor charges for dereliction of duty and a grand jury report shows. The charges related to her allegedly recklessly and negligently failing to provide for the safety of an arrestee. So the story here is that the kid, I think he pushed the grandma, he like broke a TV or some shit, and then she gets there, handcuffs the kid, and then she asks the family, like, well, whatever happened to corporal punishment? At which point, grandpa comes in with a belt, and I assume he did the old belt snap, like,
yeah, oh yeah.
And then he smacks the belt on a table and is like, is that considered corporal punishment? As like a demonstration of how hard. And she goes, yep. And proceeds to let him hit this kid 10 times with the belt. And takes him off to jail. And, he's all fucking bruised up and shit. All right, so obviously she gets in trouble. It's all on body camera, which is hilarious. I don't have the body camera, but it is allegedly on body camera.
Baby, what is you doing?
I personally think that where she went wrong is she still arrested the kid.
Yeah.
You get one or the other.
Yeah, yeah. Once they're in custody, there's some rules in play.
Yeah. She could have just said, hey, listen, you want to press charges? Yeah? Okay, we're going to arrest him.
Yeah.
You don't want to press charges? You know you can beat the ever-living shit out of him.
Yeah. Anyway.
Whatever happened to our kids? All right. Have you seen this video going around with that kid in California that's like on the Ring doorbell trying to get into a guy's house? It's Fairfield, California.
Screaming, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So the guy's name is Jason Thomas Nichols.
He identified himself as a fantasy novel character.
Yeah, it was like...
something Dresden.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so...
He broke into another house, or...
No, it was that house. It was that house. So he ends up... you got 2 different videos, right? The first one was what was circulating before, and then the camera from inside came out, I think, today or yesterday. So basically, he goes to the house.
He's in flip-flops and a trench coat.
Yes, which is a bold move.
I mean, you see that person like...
What kind of nerd culture was on his T-shirt? I assume you know.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
I really don't.
All right, whatever. I figured that was going to be somewhere in your wheelhouse.
Listen, that guy is like in the fedora category of nerds.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't associate with those folks.
So anyway, he goes to the house, and in his mind, he's trying to rescue a girl. So he's banging on the door, asking for somebody named Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually makes his way into the house, and the startled homeowner gets himself a fucking, I don't know, it's like not like a snow shovel, but it was definitely not the kind of shovel I would use to kill somebody.
No.
I'd probably using, it's California. They don't have access to, anything
hardware.
fun. Yeah. So a shovel was, it was an assault shovel though.
Yeah,
That, had one of those T-handle grips, so that's an assault shovel. So anyway, he didn't fucking kill him, which is, good for him. At one point, the homeowner does ask if he's a veteran, to which Nichols says yes. That has not been confirmed, and I'm going to guess no.
I don't think so.
But anyway, he does say yes, and he says something about him going to rescue a girl and accuses this guy of like raping girls.
Yeah.
Long story short, he ends up getting arrested, and I'm sure that he's gonna end up going to like a institution for a little bit, and then he'll be back on the street doing crazy shit.
Back doing crazy shit. Yep.
What do you do in that situation?
Oh,
wait.
Go ahead. I would have let rounds rip through the door as soon as he started kicking.
Now, let me ask you a question. He's out there for a while. Do you go with what you have on you, or do you go down to the gun room and you pick out a special tool for the day?
I pick the thing that I'm going to miss the least because it's going to sit in evidence for a while. So ideally, I'm using my duty gun. Ideally.
Yeah, because they'll just give you another one of those.
Yeah, I'll just get another one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Also, legally, probably the safest gun for you to kill somebody
Or I'll
with.
use my $300 shotgun and be like, oh, I'll miss that. I'll get another one. Like, oh,
I mean, that's not even worth the drive to go get it out.
Yeah, no. I'll be like, all right, you can keep that one. I got a better one.
To get a Dickinson Arms.
Yeah, I'll get whatever. I mean, I keep a shotgun very close to my bedroom. This MP5 is getting closer and closer to being like the bedroom nightstand gun. Like it is.
You just got to get a light on it. Light and a suppressor.
It's on its way. Like but the light and the foregrip is on its way. Like, but I wouldn't want this to sit in fucking evidence for God knows how long. Because I'm not gonna be like, bang bang. I'm gonna empty the magazine and then I'm gonna shoot the dude into the dirt. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be done with it.
The way God intended.
Because like,
also, I mean, it's gonna be the last time you get to shoot that gun.
Yeah, and that crazy man is never coming back to my house again.
No, especially like if you actually have kids.
Yeah,
like you know.
Do you think you could get like an insurance claim on that because the government seized it for evidence? Like it's like, well, I used this to defend myself.
I think insurance is a huge pain in the dick, and probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Unless you got a specific rider on, like, this is my killing people gun.
Yeah.
And if it gets taken, I want you
to make me whole and get a new one.
I mean, if my wife loses her wedding ring, then she gets a new one because you have a rider on it.
Yeah.
I assume you can get one on a gun.
Probably. I mean, I would probably use a shotgun just because, like, I could get the angle right. I'd be watching the ring camera and be like, all right, there comes his foot, and boom, there goes his dick and balls and pretty much all center mass.
I mean, at the very least, you want to get rid of his dick and balls in case he comes back to, try and do some raping.
Yeah, yeah. He does look like a raper.
That's the only way he's going to get laid.
Yeah. I mean, flip-flops, trench coat, kicks in the door, and he was like a chubby son of a bitch, too.
Yeah, not fit. And wearing flip-flops, which is a bold move to kick in any door.
He probably watches a lot of anime.
He does strike me as a tentacle porn kind of guy.
Oh, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, all right. A Florida sheriff's deputy resigned after an investigation exposed her raunchy online foot fetish account.
What the fuck?
Where she sold sexually explicit content while wearing her uniform.
Oh, you can't
Palm
do
Beach
that.
County Sheriff's Deputy Brandy Tenlin had made $6,000 in 16 months. Not exactly OnlyFans rich. In her side hustle as a content creator on the adult content site feetfinder.com, publishing inappropriate and pornographic footage of herself and perform sexual acts in exchange for money.
What? I don't understand how a foot is sexy.
I don't know, but you want to see a picture of this softball player?
Really?
I mean,
really?
feet might be the only thing she's got.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Why? This is the problem. Is they always fucking do it in their uniform. Just fucking, you go get a fucking fake uniform.
Yeah.
Get a fake uniform with some bullshit patches. There's a million patch companies out there. Fucking get Feet fucking City University or whatever. What? Foot City? The Foot Clan. The Foot Clan from
PD.
Yeah, Foot PD. What state's Foot PD in?
I don't know. We got to make a patch now.
Foot PD?
Yeah.
Just for all of the foot fetishists?
There's a market.
Foot, like when you cross like all right, I need a cop stripper, but I just want to lick her feet.
Ugh.
Like what's the you think there's a lot of those guys out there, or you think there's just a few but they're high dollar?
I think they're high dollar. I think they're kind of whales, but I can see why she only got 6,000. She's built like the fucking Trunchbold. That woman should be playing rugby, not selling foot pics.
I mean, I think that if she was playing rugby, her feet wouldn't look that good.
That's true. They'd probably look chewed up.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why people are attracted to feet.
I mean,
You like feet. It's fine.
no, I'm
get it.
not repulsed by my wife's feet.
I don't
want to see anybody else's.
I love my wife. I don't want those dogs near my face.
I mean, I don't want them like.
They
don't need to be up here.
You're licking them, aren't you? You sick fuck.
No.
Sucking toes.
Honestly,
and
I think
shit
if
like
I
that.
was doing that, she'd be like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here." Ugh.
Anyway, if you're a listener and you like feet, explain it to me. Justify this. It doesn't make honestly. No, I don't want to know about your weird perversions. Fucking degenerates.
DM me. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You the kind of guy that gets like butt mud from Taco Bell?
No.
No? Well,
No. I don't get diarrhea from Taco Bell. I just get diarrhea from regular stuff.
Well, Taco Bell made something for guys like you. He said, you know what? We are not giving butt mud to enough Americans. So Taco Bell is bringing its popular butter chicken taco from India to the U.S.
Yeah, no.
Yes, menus in
Hard
2026 will have the limited time offering following a fan vote. There were enough people that went,
You mean
I am a little
the
bound up.
multi-billion people in India probably voted?
no, it was like 3 guys at a fucking, server farm. Anyway, the taco features shredded, slow-roasted chicken in a creamy tomato-based sauce with Indian spices topped with onion, cilantro, lettuce, and cheddar cheese in a fried chalupa shell. They had to spend a lot of time training the Spanish ladies behind the counter to make it with their feet like they do in India.
Yeah, and probably not wipe between cooking.
Well, yeah, they actually had to remove all of the toilet paper from the Taco Bell bathrooms, and they just put one of those little fucking those little flour watering cups that like all the fucking all those guys that flavor of brown that they use.
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's a reason that it smells so fucking horrendous when you have running water. It should not smell this way. Like, stop doing shit the way you do it over there.
I remember in 5th grade we learned about India and how they were the first civilization to have plumbing. And then they forgot about it.
It was like the one guy that knew how to sweat a pipe.
Yeah.
He died, and they were like, "Well,
Nope.
oh well,
It's over now.
it was fun while it lasted, right?"
Yeah, no, nope. That's a hard pass for me. I don't get diarrhea from Taco Bell. Amazingly, I don't even shit blood from Chipotle. But
What does make you shit blood? Other than cruises.
I don't know. I definitely do get some wild diarrhea, but I don't know what it is yet. Probably. Well, no, it's cold brew. It's cold brew. It's Starbucks cold brew. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Do you have something that pushes you over the edge in the morning?
Oh yeah. If I have a large like espresso and a Zin, I'm shitting. It's not a matter of if it's when. And if I don't time it right, I had a cup of coffee, had a very light breakfast, threw a dip in, took my dog for a walk, got caught by a guy the next street over, talked my ear off for a while. And I realized on the walk, I was sweating and like praying that my dog didn't like stop to pee or smell something. Cause it's like, I am going to shit. It is right there.
Your dog is just big enough where you could still pick him up and run him like a football?
If I picked up anything over 5 pounds and tried to run, I would have shit. It was that bad. That was the closest I've gotten to shitting my pants. And I was like hoping is like, oh, I hope my daughter is asleep. If my wife talks to me, I'm gonna shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody's in the bathroom, it's over. So
yeah,
I was making plans to shit in my backyard.
Yeah, I mean we talked about it probably about a year ago that I shit my pants.
Yeah.
So if you go back a couple episodes, you go back like 40 episodes. And there was the first and only time I shit my pants.
That's the first and only time
so far. But I'll be honest, so I don't drink coffee in the middle of the week because I want to come home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But on my last one, I do like to have coffee when I get home, and I have to stay up during the day. If I give myself a little treat, maybe a little lip pillow for the drive home, and then I come home and have a couple cups of coffee.
you're gonna shit.
Woo, man, it makes the juices flowing.
Yeah. The last time I shit myself, 2013, the day before Thanksgiving in 2013.
When was your last desk pop?
Yeah, I shit myself in 2013, and it was food poisoning from the chow hall, Thanksgiving Eve. I had such a bad fever, I had to go to the hospital. I got 7 bags of saline. I was put on ice at 106-degree fever, and nobody would drive me home. So I had to drive myself to and from the hospital, and they loaded me up on some like anti-nausea meds and all this stuff. And I found it, and in my feverish, sick, deluded brain, I parked 3 like stories up on this parking structure, and I just relax, and I fart.
Never trust a fart.
And it was all shit. And it's Thanksgiving morning. Everybody's out in the center in the smoke pit, playing ball, having a good time. And I do the 1990s tie a sweater around my waist because I was wearing very light tan shorts, and you could tell. Mm-hmm. And I waddled down 3 flights of stairs to the parking from the parking structure, waddle across the street, waddle up, open air, like almost like a motel style barracks, and into my room and directly into the shower, like not making eye contact with multiple people. They knew I shit my pants. They had to have known I shit my pants.
I mean, I know when my kids shit their pants. I assume it's the same thing.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Well, 2013, you're due.
Yeah, I'm definitely due.
Yeah.
I this was 2 days ago. I was very close to shitting my pants.
All right. Well, I mean, shit, you might have Final Destination that one,
Yeah,
but you know what that means. That shit is coming for you.
Yeah. I'm going to shit my pants. It's probably going to be at work.
I hope it's at work. I hope it's at work and you leave your computer open and they put out a department-wide email from you explaining exactly what happened.
I would just go home. Like, I would go straight home.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I mean, no explanation. Turn off my radio. Probably leave my gun there. Just go home.
Yeah, I mean, if you know you're going to get the bubble guts, like that first bubble.
Oh, you know.
It's time.
It's time.
Yeah, you can't fight it.
I think as I get older, it's just like you have less and less of that advanced warning. It's like, it's happening. You're shitting.
Yeah, for sure. As you get older. I mean, that's why it took me until I was 41 the first time I shit my pants.
Come on, you shit your pants
That's
before.
a really good run, I think.
You've shit your pants before.
I know. I mean, a diaper.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. I went from 2 to 40 with no shits. Not a single shit in my pants.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Not even a skid mark.
I mean, I can't speak to that.
Like a wet fart that you looked at the underwear and you're like,
I honestly don't think I have. I can't remember one.
You buried it in the laundry basket because it had a nice skid mark or something like that.
No, you just throw them away. Come on. You going to wash those? Gross.
You can wash poop out.
I mean, you can, but you have to? You're a grown-up. Come on.
Start running out of underwear soon.
You can buy more underwear.
Yeah, just had a shit in it.
This is why MeUndies turned us down.
Why would I buy more underwear? I'm just going to get more skid marks in it.
That's fair. Yeah. Do you only get like those shit brown military ones?
No, I wear black ones now because I'm terrified.
Those
these
are not
blue.
Black.
Oh boy. These have skid marks.
Well, all of us here at the Rusty Cups Podcast, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, train hard.
We love you.
Rusty and Cups hit the beat tonight, chasing dreams under city lights. Fast cars roar down the endless way. Podcast tales of the night and day. Massages by the parlors dim, spike strips laid where the streets grow slim. Night shift heroes in the shadow deep, traffic stops on avenues that never sleep. Rusty and Cuffs, legends so bold, through the bourbon haze and the fearless cold. Special units with hearts aflame, guns and glory, the game they tame. Yeah. Drug busts at dawn when the world's half asleep, whispers of danger and secrets they keep. Robert Darkened nights and adrenaline spikes, from the asphalt jungle to the concrete sea. Rusty in cuffs, still running.